When you find yourself embracing a beautiful union, see it as a sign that the trust you invest in it will remain unbroken. According to the wisdom of angels, the challenges that weave through our lives happen for a purpose. They guide us towards the most extraordinary experiences waiting just around the corner. The love shared in this connection is a two-way street, reciprocated with a proactive effort to reach out and engage with you. It's a bond so strong that no storm, no matter how fierce, can sever its ties. As you traverse the path of this union, you may encounter moments where progress seems to slow, testing the limits of your patience. Yet, this slowdown lacks the potency to bring your journey to a standstill, for your inner strength propels you forward. Your presence not only brings joy to them but also signifies a deep understanding that transcends the ordinary. Amidst the beauty of this connection, there might be the revelation of a third party's involvement. This is no ordinary acquaintance or circumstantial occurrence, rather, it is someone intricately linked to your partner. This revelation might stir unease, but have faith, this person, be it a family member or a partner, desires to extricate themselves from the situation. Maintain trust in the divine orchestration of your lives, for it promises a future where you and your person are united, surrounded by boundless happiness and the kaleidoscope of love's vibrant hues. Affirm with confidence, I am profoundly grateful for the union with my person and for the continuous influx of loving blessings into every facet of my life. In the depths of his emotions, he finds himself yearning for your presence with an intense desire to win back your heart and trust. His approach is grounded in authenticity and an unwavering commitment to loyalty, seeking a chance to rebuild what may have been strained. The silence that pervades the air has stretched on for what seems like an eternity, and in the absence of your words, his mind begins to grapple with a growing unease. The extended duration of your silence triggers a wave of introspection, leading him to contemplate the ways in which his words may have caused unintended harm. The realization that he might have pushed you away and induced a sense of sadness weighs heavily on his conscience. Ghosting, a term loaded with the haunting echoes of disconnect, becomes a source of deep concern for him. The worry intensifies as he contemplates the possibility that the trust you once placed in him might be unraveling with each passing moment. In the quietude, there arises a genuine fear that you may no longer harbor the same faith in his promises, and the notion that you might be reluctant to endure the waiting further fuels his internal turmoil. The thoughts swirling in his mind become a relentless storm, causing stress to mount. The anxiety is palpable as he grapples with the unsettling prospect of losing you, not just temporarily but potentially forever. No amount of distraction proves effective in alleviating the profound absence you've left behind. Your essence seems to permeate every corner of his world, leaving him surrounded by a haunting reminder of what once was and what could be lost. The all-encompassing nature of your impact becomes a poignant reality that refuses to be dulled by the ordinary diversions of daily life. Observing your stance, he recognizes a defensiveness that speaks volumes. In this introspective journey, he acknowledges instances where he may have let you down with his actions, and the weight of past behavior becomes a burden he's willing to confront. This self-awareness, though, brings about a hesitancy on your part to openly express love. The desire emerges for a partner who possesses the qualities of independence, a willingness to make decisions autonomously, and the courage to articulate truth and affection without reservation. The intricate dance of emotions extends to a contemplation of potential scenarios. What if reaching out to you elicits the same cold reception he once employed, blocking and ignoring? The fear of potential rejection becomes a formidable barrier, complicating the decision-making process. The internal struggle intensifies as he grapples with the question of whether initiating a conversation is the right course of action. As the narrative unfolds, the dynamics of responsibility shift. The onus now rests on you to navigate the intricate web of emotions, to steer the course of this relationship, and to revisit the foundations upon which it was built. The present moment becomes a juncture for reflection, assessment, and potential transformation, a narrative echoing the echoes of the past while holding the key to shaping the future. The encroachment of a third party into the life of your person is not merely a subtle presence but an escalating interference, and the weight of this intrusion is increasing day by day. What makes this situation particularly complex is that, in a sense, your person has unwittingly permitted this intrusion by adopting an indifferent stance. In other words, their lack of active resistance has inadvertently given the third party the proverbial green light to embed themselves more deeply into your person's life. It's a troubling dynamic where the lines of permission are blurred, and the third party, perhaps sensing this implicit consent, seizes the opportunity to wield influence without restraint. As this unwelcome presence tightens its grip, the toxicity it brings along becomes more pronounced, acting like a corrosive force on your person's well-being. The third party, whose interference is now reaching toxic levels, appears to be on a mission to sabotage your person's feelings for you. Their tactics are insidious, designed to evoke emotions such as anger, upset, and frustration. By strategically saying and doing things, they aim to manipulate your person's emotional landscape, creating a discordant symphony of negative emotions. What adds an additional layer of complexity to this already convoluted scenario is the third party's attempt to convince your person that you are not a positive or suitable presence in their life. It's a calculated effort to erode the foundations of your relationship, sowing seeds of doubt and discontent in your person's mind. This goes beyond mere interference. It's a concerted campaign to undermine the emotional connection between you and your person. The transgressions of this third party extend far beyond what could be considered reasonable or acceptable. They have not only crossed ethical boundaries but have obliterated them in their relentless pursuit of manipulating your person. Employing emotional manipulation tactics such as blackmail, guilt trips, and even resorting to threats, the third party demonstrates a ruthless determination to achieve their objectives. Their aim is clear: to compel your person to sever ties with you, employing any means necessary to achieve this end. The scope of their actions broadens as they resort to spreading malicious rumors about you, casting doubt on your character and attempting to tarnish your reputation in the eyes of your person. In more extreme instances, they may even entertain the idea of physically separating you from your person, a manifestation of their unyielding commitment to disrupting your relationship. In the face of such a complex and distressing situation, it becomes imperative to address the issue head-on. If concerns about third-party interference linger, initiating an open and honest conversation with your person is the first crucial step. Communicate your feelings, articulating how the actions of the third party are affecting you and the relationship. Advocate for the establishment of firm boundaries that can serve as a bulwark against further intrusion. Moreover, given the severity of the situation, seeking professional assistance may become not just an option but a necessary course of action. Relationship counseling or therapy can provide a neutral and supportive space for both you and your person to navigate the complexities of the external interference and work towards a resolution. In essence, the narrative of your relationship is at a critical juncture, where proactive and assertive measures are essential to counteract the corrosive influence of the third party. It's a challenge that requires both emotional fortitude and strategic planning to reclaim the sanctity of your relationship and fortify its foundations against external threats.